And we have new information tonight about bomb threats called into several Montgomery County schools yesterday. Investigators have linked the phone number to a patient at a psychiatric hospital here in Washington, D.C. So far, no charges have been filed. Montgomery County police say so far this year, more than 100 school threats have been made. But they say, thankfully, none of the threats has actualized. But police say these threats cause major disruptions, not just for police, but for students and teachers as well. DC News Now, Tosin Fikile joining us live here in studio. Tosin, I know you spoke with Montgomery County Police today about why they believe this is happening so often and also what can be done to reduce it.
Yeah, Chris, that's right. We had a really in-depth conversation. But first, let me throw some numbers at you. First, about 140. That's the number of school threats Montgomery County Police say has been made in the first 4 months of this year. Well, only in April. Second, 13. Police say a lot of suspects in these school threats are under the age of 13. And police say they believe a recent law change in Maryland may have encouraged kids to make these threats. Police tell me those threats include bomb and school shooting threats. And they say the threat calls happen almost weekly. Yesterday, several bomb threats were made to some Montgomery County schools. A few days ago, police arrested a person who they say made threats to shoot up Wooten High School in a 129-page manifesto. Officials say many kids who call in the threats believe there aren't consequences. And Captain Jordan Satisky thinks a change in Maryland law may have played a role.
The kids that we have interviewed or spoken to, like I said earlier, they say, we know nothing's going to happen to us. Maryland state legislation changed the law about when we could arrest juveniles. That created a very different dynamic very quickly, where we saw carjackings, we saw certain bomb threats like at schools, even some issues where there were guns brought to schools that we couldn't do anything about.
Now, Captain Satisky there, who you heard from, says he believes children need to be rehabilitated, but no programs were put in place when that law was changed in Maryland. I asked him if parents could help in tackling this problem.
I just want parents to talk to their kids. I think that's really the most important thing. And just remind them of the consequences. Having one of my folks show up at your door, that's not a great thing.
Now, Captain Satisky says they are in constant communication with the security chief of Montgomery County Public Schools. He tells me in 2023, they created a unit that now specifically investigates school threats. You can read more about my conversation with Captain Satisky on our website, dcnewsnow.com. Chris?